Prosciutto, a dry, cured ham made from two simple ingredients, pork and salt. The most famous prosciutto comes from northern Italy, and that's the region that inspired Herb and Kathy Eckhouse to begin producing this delightful meat in Norwalk, Iowa.
We had lived in Parma for 3.5 years, and we had really become enamored of and habituated to the Italian way of eating. And we were very impressed with what the Parma region was doing with its agricultural resources. And we were, although we didn't learn to make prosciutto then, we learned to eat it, we learned to appreciate it, and we were very aware of it. And when we moved back here, we kept thinking, look at what we have in Iowa. We have this agricultural bounty, which is simply unparalleled in the world.
What started in their basement in Des Moines is now a thriving and practical business. They named their company La Quercia, which means the oak.
The region where we used to live was in Parma in Italy. It used to be an oak savanna, and prosciutto di Parma was known to be very delicious because the pigs ate the acorns. Iowa used to be an oak savanna, and the state tree of Iowa is the oak, so we chose the oak as our symbol. You know, it's a symbol of patience and persistence and beauty, and so those are values that are important to us.
Prosciutto is made by salting the hind leg of a pig to remove water. It's refrigerated, then aged for months. Because there are only two ingredients, it's the meat that matters. The Eckhouses insist on quality pork and carefully choose local producers who treat their animals and their land responsibly. They pay close attention to how the animals are bred, cared for, and what they eat.
One of our goals is that we always want to honor the meat. That's the first commandment, is honor the meat. And then you go on from there. And so you hope that what you do ends up with something delicious, and that anything you add in the way of spicing is complementary and not overwhelming.
La Quercia cures 7 different cuts of meat and produces a variety of products. They've introduced acorn additions from specially bred pigs that feast on acorns for the last few months of their lives. The meat is aged more than 2 years, resulting in a nutty and sweet flavor.
We've created, I think, our own style. Our goal was to create, a ham to stand up to the great hams of Europe.
It's sweet and savory, but doesn't have a heavy salt profile. It's a little bit drier, although it's not dry tasting. I would say one of the things that distinguishes it is that the meat flavor comes forward. And so you really do taste this meat that has undergone this sort of transformation through the aging process.
La Quercia's award-winning prosciutto is loved by famous chefs across the country. It's a well-crafted consequence of appreciation for Iowa's bounty, hard work, and a passion for Italian traditions.
We want to get this great meat, and we don't want to screw it up. We want to allow its special quality to speak to you when you put it in your mouth.
We just think it's really, really delicious, and it's a great expression, sort of the highest expression of pork, what pork can aspire to. Dream big, be prosciutto. So.